Hello students, welcome back to second part of the video class. Image formation by convex lens. Image formation by convex lens. Okay. Even first video class, the first part of the video class in the same topic, so we have placed the object at different places from the convex lens. Am I right? First we place the object at infinity, where at infinity, and then the image is formed at focus, where at focus other side, focus of the convex lens other side. Am I right? Yes. Then that image is real and inverted image. Why? Because your image is formed on the principal axis, so that image is considered as real image. All real images are inverted images. Am I right? Yes. Next one, the size of the object actually that is highly diminished, which means very small compared than the object. Is it clear? Next, after that we have placed the object beyond the 2f dash. Okay, which means beyond the twice of focal length. Is it clear? What is 2f? 2f means nothing but twice of its focal length. Whose focal length? Convex lens. Okay, twice of convex focal length of convex lens. That is 2f dash. Is it clear? Yes. So when we place the objects beyond the 2f dash, here image is formed between where? So between f and 2f. Okay, on other side. Is it clear? Other side of a convex lens. Next one, that image is real and inverted image. Why? Because here the image is formed below the principal axis. Where? Below the principal axis. So that image is considered as real images. Real images. Is it clear? So all the real images are inverted image. We know already clearly. Next one, that image size. Image size is diminished. What is diminished, sir? Diminished means nothing but it's very simple. Smaller than the object size. Smaller than the object size. So if the object size is 5 centimeter, then what will be the image size? Image size will be lesser than 5 centimeters. It may be 4 centimeter, 3 centimeters, whatever it is. Is it clear? Yes. So last class we have been up to this one. But in this part, I am going to place object different positions from the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes. So let's get started. Consider convex lens. Consider convex lens. So this is a convex lens. The center point of a convex lens, what is that? That is optical center. Optical center O. Am I right? Yes. Yes. An imaginary line which passes through the optical center, what is that? That is principal axis. Yes. That is principal axis. This is considered the principal axis. Am I right? Yes. Next one, focus. Consider this is focus. This is first focus of convex lens. Is it? Yes. Next, twice of focal length, which means 2f. This is 2f. Is it clear? Yes. Next, even left side also. So this is focus, second focus, and this is twice of its focal length, which means second twice of its focal length. Whose focal length? Convex lens focal length. Is it clear? Yes. First, look at here, very simple. Consider a convex lens. The center point of a convex lens, that is optical center. Optical centers denoted by the letter capital O. Am I right? Yes. Next one, this component of convex lens, that is focus. Is it clear? Focus. Next one, so after focus, there is a point that is twice of its focal length. Okay, which means twice of its focus. So this distance between O and F, that will be equal to the distance between F and 2F. Is it clear? F and 2F. That's why it is known as, the 2F is known as twice of its focal length, because already we know the distance between O and F, that is focal length. Is it clear? So if it is focal length, that is also focal length. That's why it is called twice of its focal length. That is denoted by the letter 2f. Is it clear? Yes, very simple. Even this is possible for even left side also. Is it clear? Yes. In first case, look at here. In first case, I have placed the object at infinity. Am I right? In second case, I have placed the object beyond 2f dash. Okay, this is 2f dash. I have placed the object beyond the 2f dash. Is it clear? Yes. Next, where I am going to place the object? Where? Yes, on, okay, which means where at 2f dash. Is it clear? Where at 2f dash. Is it clear? Yes. So third one, what is that? So when the object placed at where 2f dash, where 2f dash, which means twice of its focal length, 2f dash. Is it clear? It's very simple. Look at here. Now we are going to see, so where will be the image form, so what is the nature of the image, as well as what is the size of the image. Next we are going to analyze that. Is it clear? So very simple. Yes. Consider an object. Consider an object. That object is placed at twice of its focal length. Okay, which means where? At 2f dash. Is it clear? At 2f dash. Is it clear? Yes. Consider the center line of a. This is center line of a convex lens. Is it clear? So that is for our convenience. That's why I have drawn like that. That is for our convenience. Is it clear? So here the object placed at where? The object placed at 2f on 2f dash. Is it clear? Which means twice of its focal length. Twice of the convex lens focal length. Is it clear? Yes, very simple. Here, so light rays are coming from an object placed at 2f dash. Okay, so light rays are coming from each and every part of a object. Am I right? Yes. So light rays are coming from top of the object, even middle part of the object, as well as bottom of the object. Is it clear? Yes. But I am going to take just two rays. Is it clear? I am going to take just two rays, okay, which is coming from an object placed at 2f dash. Why, sir? What about the remaining rays, sir? You may ask me. Is that because just two rays needed to make an image. Okay, already we have studied it clearly in the topic of spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors, the same rules possible here also. Okay, for even spherical lenses also. Is it clear? Yes. I am going to take just two rays because just two rays needed to make an image. Is it clear? So what is the rule to form an image? An image is formed where two refracted rays intersect together. Okay, what is intersect? Which means where the two refracted rays join together or converge together, there will be image formation. Is it clear? So keep this concept in your mind clearly. Okay? Yes. Consider a convex lens. Here the object is placed at 2f dash, which means twice of its focal length. Is it clear? Yes. Consider a ray of light which is coming from its top, where top of the object, like this. Consider a ray of light which is coming from its top of the object. Is it clear? Yes. This is incident ray. What ray? That is incident ray. Is it clear? Yes. Look at here. So this incident ray falls inside actually it falls on the surface, but here we are considered that is inside. Okay, why? Because the thickness of the lens is very small. That is in the rate of 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. How much? 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. So we consider the light ray which fall inside. Is it clear? Inside or surface, whatever it is, that's not a problem. Surface ray of light which falls on the inside the lens. Am I right? Next. Look at here. So next what will happen? Here refraction takes place. Where inside the lens refraction takes place. Am I right? It's very simple. Look at here. This ray of light, actually this is parallel to the principal axis. Am I right? So this is principal axis. This incident ray which is parallel to the principal axis. Okay, now we can use the first rule. Okay, so rules for obtaining images formed by convex lens. What is first rule, sir? So if a ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, what will happen? It will pass through its focus on other side. Am I right? It will pass through its focus on other side after refraction through it. That is first rule. Is it clear? Yes. Here, now we are going to use that first rule. Is it clear? Yes. So consider ray of light. A ray of light falls inside the convex lens. Due to refraction, that ray of light direction should change. Am I right? Yes. So according to first rule of the convex lens, after refraction, the ray of light that pass that pass through its focus on other side, like this. Like this. Is it clear? Yes, very simple. Okay. Next, consider another one ray. Now, next one, consider another one ray. That ray is also coming from its top part. What? Top part of the object. Is it clear? Next, that ray passes through its focus. Where this focus, you consider that. Okay, the ray passes through its focus. Where? Focus. So this is incident ray. Is it clear? Next ray, consider. Next ray also that is coming from top of the object. That ray of light which passes through its focus. What is that? Passes through its focus. Here we can use the second rule. What is the second rule, sir? Second rule, if a ray of light passes through its focus of a convex lens, then it becomes parallel to the principal axis. Am I right? Then after refraction, it becomes parallel to the principal axis. That is what is the second rule. Am I right? Here we can use the second rule. Am I right? Yes, we can use that. Here, so look at here the ray of light which fall inside the convex lens. What will happen? Due to refraction, that ray of light direction should change. Am I right? That ray of light direction should change. That is refraction. Am I right? Yes. After refraction, this ray of light, it becomes parallel to the principal axis. Where? Parallel to the principal axis like this. Yes. Parallel to the principal axis. Very simple. Can you see clearly? Very easy, don't get confusion. Look at it here. Here, where will be the image formed? That is very big question. Where will be the image formed? So already we know. So what is the rule to form an image? An image is formed where two refracted rays intersect together. Where the two refracted rays intersect together, there will be image formation. Am I right? Yes. Consider, this is first refracted ray. This is first refracted ray and this is second refracted ray. So where the two refracted rays intersect together, can you see clearly? Yes, this point. Where? This point. Is it clear? Now draw a line like this. Draw a line like this. This is 2F. So where is the image formed? Where? Here, image is formed at 2F. Where? At 2F. Look at here. If we place the object at 2F dash, where at 2F dash, from left side of the convex lens, image is formed at 2F. Where? At 2F on right side of the convex lens. Is it clear? If you place the object at 2F dash, image will be formed at same 2F dash. Sorry, same 2F on next side. That is very, very important one. Is it clear? Because two refracted rays are intersect at, specifically at 2F. Is it clear? So very, very simple, don't get confusion. Is it clear? So this is image position. So what is image position? Image position is 2F on other side of the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes. Next one, what is the size, sir? What is the size, sir? Look at here. This image size actually that is equal to this object size. This object size actually is equal to image size. Can you see clearly? Both sides are equal. Okay, both sides are equal. Image size that is equal to, object size that is equal to image size. Is it clear? Object size that is equal to image size. So if the object size is 4 centimeter, how much? If the object size is 4 centimeter, so what will be the size of the image? That will be 4 centimeter. The image size also will be 4 centimeter. Is it clear? Here, the object size as well as image size will be same. When we place the object at 2F dash. Where? At 2F dash. Is it clear? So very, very simple. So nature of the image, what is that? This image is inverted image. All inverted images, what is that? Real images. Is it clear? So very, very simple. Now fill in this column, tabular column. So what is the position of the object? What is the position of the object? That is 2F dash. Object placed at 2F dash. At 2F dash. You know what is 2F dash? 2F dash means nothing but twice of its focal length. Twice of this convex lens focal length. Is it clear? Yes. So position of the object, that is 2f dash. Am I right? Next, what is the position of the image? Image is formed at 2f on next side. Is it clear? Which means other side. So image position, what is that? At 2f. Where? At 2f. Look at here. Object is placed at 2f dash, but image is formed 2f on other side. The next side of the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes. Next, nature of the image. What is the nature of the image? You know, first of all, what is nature? Nature means nothing but whether the image is a real image or virtual image. That is nature. What is that? That is nature. Then how can we say whether the image is real image or virtual image? How can we say that? Already we know clearly. If the image is formed below the principal axis, if an image is formed below the principal axis, that image is considered as what image? Real image. Am I right? Real image. So all real images are inverted images. Is it clear? Yes. Next, if the image is formed above, where above the principal axis, that will be considered as a virtual image. Is it clear? Virtual image. So all virtual images are erect image. What image? Erect image. Is it clear? Yes. Here the image is formed where? Here the image is formed below the principal axis. Where? Below the principal axis. So what is that image? What is the nature of the image? This image is considered as what image? A real image. Is it clear? Real image as well as inverted image. Okay. So write in the tabular column the nature of the image. What is that? Real and inverted image. Real and inverted image. Is it clear? Yes, very simple. Next one, what is size? Look at this, already we know. The object size will be equal to image size. Okay, if the object size is 4 cm and image size will be same 4 cm. Why, sir? Why? Because here, look at here. Here object is placed at twice of its focal length. Twice of its focal length. Even the image also formed twice of its focal length on other side. So here this object size will be equal to image size. Is that clear? It's very simple. So what is the size of the image? The same size of the object. Same size of the object. Same size of the object. Is it clear? See, you make ray diagrams. So you note these all ray diagrams. Draw the all ray diagrams in your classroom. Now that should be very clear as well as neatly. Is it clear? Use scale pencils to draw that. You want to make a table column like this. It will be very helpful for you. Is it clear? Yes. So any doubt? So in this part, it's a very easy one. Okay? I'll repeat again. Look at here. So third one, what is that? When the object is placed at 2f dash, where will be the image formed? That is third one. Already we have seen the two parts, two places. First we place the object at infinity, and second we place the objects beyond the 2f dash, and third we place the object where? At 2f dash. Where? At 2f dash. Already we know what is 2f dash, which means twice of its focal length. Twice of the convex lens focal length. Is it clear? Yes. Suppose, look at here. Suppose the focal length is 10 cm. This focal length is, for an example, look at here. Suppose this focal length is 10 cm. What is focal length, sir? Focal length is the distance between the optical center and the focus. This is 10 cm. Am I right? So what will be the twice of its focal length? If it is 10 cm, that should be 10 cm. Alright, so 10 cm plus 10 cm, that is equal to 20 cm. Is it clear? So it will be 10 cm. 10 cm. So totally, so what is the distance between this optical center and 2f dash? That will be 20 cm. Am I right? So 2f dash will be 20 cm. These are for example, don't get confused. Okay, 2f dash will be 20 cm. Is it clear? Yes. Now we place the object 20 cm. Where? 20 cm. At 20 cm from the convex lens. Am I right? Now the object is placed 20 cm from the convex lens, which means from the optical center O. Is it clear? So if you place the object 20 cm at 20 cm from the convex lens, where will be the image formed? Image will be formed same 20 cm. Okay, I think I said meter, not a meter, centimeter. Sorry that. Okay, even the image is formed same 20 centimeter from the convex lens, but that is other side, which means next side. Is it clear? Yes, this is a concept, very simple. So if we place this for an example, if we place the object at 20 centimeter from the convex lens, which means from the optical center O, then where will be the image formed? Okay, image will be formed at same 20 centimeter from the convex lens, that is other side, that is next side of the, which means right side of the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes, very simple, don't get confusion. So whenever an object placed at twice of its focal length, twice of the convex lens focal length, image will be formed even twice of its focal length on other side, where on next side. So that is a concept. Is it clear? Then that image size will be same as that of the object size. Is it clear? Yes, very simple. You don't get confused, you don't panic. Is it clear? Yes. Suppose I am going to ask one question. Here, look at here. Here the object is placed in left side of the left side. This is left side and that is right side. So left side of the convex lens. Suppose if the object is placed at right side of the convex lens, what will happen? Now consider here the object is placed right side of the convex lens at 2f. Where? At 2f. Now where will be the image formed? Look at that. Look at there. Where will the image form? Here the image will be formed same 2f dash on other side. Where image will be formed same 2f dash on other side. That is next side. Is it clear? Yes. So this is third one. Next we'll move on fourth point. Look at here, fourth one back. Now next I am going to place the object where between 2f dash and f. Is it clear? 2f dash and f dash. Is it clear? Very simple. So between 2f dash and f dash. So what is 2f dash, sir? What is 2f dash, sir? 2f dash is nothing but twice of its focal length. So I am going to place the object between the twice of its focal length, twice of the convex lens focal length and the focus. Is it clear? And the focus. Yes, let's get started. So consider convex lens. Okay, consider a convex lens. The center point of a convex lens, what is that? That is optical center. Am I right? Optical center is denoted by letter capital O. What is that? Capital O. Am I right? Next, an imaginary line which passes through the focus. Imaginary line which passes through the optical center. What is that? That is principal axis. Yes. Okay. This is principal axis. This is principal axis. Principal axis. Shortly I have mentioned PE, principal axis. Is that clear? Yes. Consider. Then this is focus. So this is first focus of convex lens. Next one, this is twice of its focal length. That is twice of its focal length. Is it clear? So the distance between O and F, that will be equal to the distance between F and 2F. What? F and 2f. Is it clear? Yes. Next, even left side also there will be same component like that. So this is f dash. This is 2f dash. Is it clear? So when you draw in your notebook, that distance should be same. Okay, which means the distance between O and F, that will be equal to f and 2f. Even here also, the distance between O and f dash, that should be equal to f dash and 2f dash. Okay, so make it carefully. That is very important one. If the all distances are not equal, then you cannot get the accurate ray diagrams. Is it clear? Yes. Now where I am going to place the object? First case, I have placed the object at infinity. Where? At infinity. In second one, I have placed the object beyond the 2f dash, which means here. Third one, I have placed the object at 2f dash, which means twice of the convex length, twice of the focal length of the convex lens. Am I right? Next, I am going to place the object where? Between the 2f dash and f dash, which means between the twice of its focal length and focus. That is 4 to 1. Is it clear? So very simple. Look at here. What happened? Okay. So here the object is placed between 2f dash and f dash. Am I right? Yes. So light rays are coming from an object placed at between 2f dash and f dash. Am I right? Yes. So light rays are coming from each and every part. Is it clear? Where each and every part of the object. Even light rays are coming from top of the object, middle part of the object, as well as bottom of the object, or even bottom of the object. Is it clear? Yes. But we need just 2 rays. We need just 2 rays to make a ray diagram to understand the concept of the image formation. Am I right? Yes. Consider first one. First, the first light ray is coming from an object placed at between 2f dash and f dash. That is top of the image. Where? Top of the image, like that. Look at here. Consider an object. Light rays are coming from an object. Consider a ray of light that is coming from the top part of the object. This is top, this is bottom. Top part of the object. Am I right? What ray this is? This is incident ray. Is it clear? That ray is incident ray. Is it clear? Yes. So this ray of light which fall on the surface or inside. Okay? Surface of convex lens. What will happen? So this ray of light should enter into the convex lens because that is a transparent medium. Is it clear? Yes. So refraction takes place at inside. Where refraction takes place at inside of the convex lens. Is it clear? Why? Because here thickness is very less. Look at that. This thickness is very less. Actually, that is equal to 0, 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So we have considered the refraction takes place at the middle. Okay, which means inside the convex lens. Look at here. Don't get confusion. Is that clear? Yes. So due to refraction, what will happen? Due to refraction, that ray of light direction should change. That is refraction. Am I right? So due to refraction, the ray of light direction should change. So after refraction, what will happen? After refraction, the ray of light should pass through focus. Because what is that? Focus. Because why? Because so whenever a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through its focus. That is first rule. Already we know very well. Am I right? Yes. Use the first rule here. So that refracted ray, what ray? This is refracted ray. Refracted ray passes through its focus. Passes through its focus. Is it clear? Yes, very simple. Can you see clearly this? Yes. So consider ray of light. So this is ray of light. That ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, what will happen? If the ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through its focus on other side after refraction through it. After refraction through the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes. So first ray completed. Am I right? First ray completed. Next consider second ray. Next consider a second ray. Okay. So what we can choose? So whether the focus or optical center, what we can choose? We can choose this one, optical. Okay, optical center. Because it will be easy for you. That is the reason why. Is it clear? Yes. Now consider the ray of light. Consider a ray of light which is coming from an object placed at between 2f dash and f dash. Is it clear? Yes. So that ray of light which fall inside, okay, which means the optical center, which means center point of a convex lens. So what will happen? So whenever light goes through the optical center, which means center point of a convex lens, what will happen? That light will remains in a straight line. Okay, because there will not be any refraction. Is it clear? Which means there will not be any bending of light. Light will go in a straight line. Is it clear? Yes. So after refraction, what will happen? This incident ray will go in a straight line like that. Is it clear? So this is one refracted ray and that is one refracted ray. Is it clear? Yes. Here, where will be the image form? So where will be the image form? So already we know what is the rule to form an image. An image is formed where the two refracted rays meet together. Okay, which means converge together. Is it clear? So this is one refracted ray and that is one refracted ray. Is it clear? Here the two refracted rays meet at a point. Which point? This point. Am I right? Yes. So image will be formed here. Is it clear? Image will be formed actually below the principal axis. What is that? below the principal axis. This is principal axis. Here image is formed below the principal axis because here the two refracted rays intersect together. Is it clear? Yes. So what is the size of the image? Look at here. So this is object and this is image. What is the size? Here the image size actually this is enlarged, which means what is that? Image size is more than the object size. Is it clear? So if it is 4 centimeter, then the image size will be more than 4 centimeter. So it may be 5 centimeter or whatever it is. Is it clear? So look at here. So when we place the object between 2f dash and f dash, an image is formed beyond. Where? Beyond the 2f. Okay, which means beyond the twice of its focal length. Is it clear? So that image size is enlarged. Okay, which means more than the object size. Is it clear? So if the image size, the object size is 4 centimeter, then image size will be more than 4 centimeter. So it may be 5 centimeter or more than 5 centimeters, whatever it is. Is it clear? Yes. So what is the object position? Object is placed between 2f dash and f dash. Is it clear? But what is the image position? Image is formed beyond the 2f. Okay, which means beyond the twice of its focal length. Whose focal length? The convex lens focal length. Is it clear? Next one, the nature of the image. What is the nature? Nature means nothing but whether the image is real image or virtual image. That is nature. Is it clear? Here, image is formed below the principal axis. Where? Below the principal axis, so that image is considered as what image? That is real image. Is it clear? So all real images are inverted image. Is it clear? Yes. Next one, what is the size of the image? Size of the image. The size of the image actually that is enlarged, which means more than the size of the object. That's all. So this is fourth condition. So this is fourth condition. So when we place the objects between 2f dash and f dash, image is formed. So beyond the 2f dash, that image size is more than the object size. Then the nature of the image is a real image. All the real images are inverted image. Very simple. Is it clear? Now so fill in the tabular column. So what is the position of the object between 2f dash and f dash? So image position between 2f dash and f dash. Is it clear? Yes. Next, position of the image that is beyond 2f. Position of the image that is beyond 2f. Is it clear? Yes. Next, what is the nature of the image? Whether the image is real image or virtual image. That image is a real image because it is formed below the principal axis. So this is real and inverted image because all real images are inverted images. Next one, what is the size of the image? Size of the image, look at here, this is enlarged image, which means the size of the image is more than size of the object. Is that clear? So that is considered as enlarged. That's all. Very simple. Okay, is there any doubt? Very simple. Okay, so look at here. So consider the focal length. What is focal length? The distance between the optical center O and the focus, that is focal length. Okay, so if the focal length is 5 centimeter, how much? 5 centimeter. Okay, so what will be the 2f? That should be 10 centimeter. Am I right? So if it is 5 centimeter, that should be 5 centimeter. So which means already we know this radius. Okay, radius that is equal to twice of its focal length. R that is equal to 2f. So if f value is 5 centimeter, then 2f value that will be 10 centimeter. Am I right? 10 centimeter. So if the object, look at here, if the object is placed between, okay, what is that? So between 10 centimeter. Is it clear? Because the distance between O and 2f dash, that is 10 centimeter. So the object is placed between 2f dash and f dash. Is it clear? Yes. So if the object is placed, so between 10 centimeter, where between 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter and 10 centimeter, an image is formed more than 10 centimeter. Is it clear? Look at here. The focal length value 5 centimeter. Okay, the distance between optical center and focus 5 centimeter. So already we know OF dash, that distance will be equal to f dash and 2f dash. So if it is 5 centimeter, then that should be 5 centimeter. So totally how much distance? The distance between optical center O and 2f dash, that should be 10 centimeter. But image is formed where? Image is formed, so this is 5 centimeter, this is 5 centimeter. Alright, so this is 5, 10. So image is placed between 5 centimeter and 10 centimeter. Alright, so on we can say object is placed between 10 centimeter. between 10 centimeter. So if the image, sorry, if the object is placed between 10 centimeters from the optical center, image is formed more than 10 centimeter. Is it clear? Well, more than 10 centimeter, because 2f dash that is equal to 10 centimeter, but image is formed beyond the 10 centimeter. Am I right? So this is one of the keys. Very very simple. Don't get confused. So next we are going to place the object where? At infinity, sorry, at focus. Okay, first we have placed the object at infinity, and second one we have placed the object beyond the 2f dash, and third one we place the object at 2f dash. Then we have placed the object between 2f dash and f dash. Is it clear? So next we are going to place the object at focus. Is it clear? Yes. Look at here what happens. So fifth case, what is that? So when the object placed between, not between, when the object placed at focus, which means f dash. Is it clear? Yes. So now consider convex lens. So this is a beautiful convex lens. The center point of a convex lens, what is that? The center point of a convex lens, that is optical center. Alright, optical center is denoted by the letter capital O. Alright, yes. Next, an imaginary line which passes through the optical center, that is principal axis. What is that? An imaginary line which passes through the optical center, this is principal axis. Is that clear? Yes. So principal axis, I have mentioned PA for short form. Look at it. So next one, so there will be an important component, that is focus. This is first focus of convex lens. Am I right? Yes. Next one, twice of its focal length, that is 2f. Twice of its focal length, that is 2f. Here, the distance between O and f, that should be equal to the distance between f and 2f. That's why it is considered as twice of its focal length. So this is focal length. If it is 5 centimeter, that should be 5 centimeter. Is that clear? Yes. So this is first focus and twice of its focal length. Is that clear? Even left side also. This is second focus, that is considered as f dash. Then this is 2f dash. Is that clear? First consider convex lens. The center point of convex lens, that is optical center O. Optical center denoted by letter capital O. Next, an imaginary line which passes through the optical center, that is the principal axis. Okay. Then this is focus, the twice of its focus, 2f dash, 2f. Then this is secondary focus, the secondary twice of its focus. Is that clear? It means focal length. Very simple. Okay. In next one, fifth one, I am going to place the object where? At focus. Where? At focus here. Is it clear? Yes. Now consider the center line. The center line of a convex lens, that is for our convenience. Is it clear? So look at here. Here the object is placed at focus. Where? At focus. So light rays are coming from an object placed at f dash, which means focus. Okay, so light rays are coming from each and every part of the object. Light rays are coming from top part of the object, middle part of the object, even bottom of the object. Is it clear? But I am going to take just 2 rays. I am going to take just 2 rays because just 2 rays needed to make an image formation. Is it clear? Yes. Consider first ray. Consider first ray. That ray is coming from top part of the object. Top part of the object. Is it clear? So what is this ray? This ray is a incident ray. Am I right? So actually look at here. This incident ray which is parallel to the principal axis. Am I right? So this is principal axis. This ray, that ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis. Am I right? So what is the first rule? What is the first rule? So if a ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, what will happen? It will pass through its focus. Am I right? It will pass through its focus on other side. That is first rule. Am I right? Here, now we can use first rule. Is it clear? So consider ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis. That ray of light will fall on the surface of the convex lens. What is the next move? That ray of light has to enter into the convex lens, because convex lens is made up of the transparent material. Is it clear? Yes. Here refraction takes place at inside. Where refraction takes place, the inside of the convex lens. Generally the convex lens thickness is very less. Okay, in the order of 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Okay, 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So here this thickness actually that is very negligible distance, which means it is equal to 0. Is it clear? So that's why I have taken refraction takes place at middle point, which means inside the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes. So refraction takes place inside the convex lens. So what will happen? So due to refraction, the ray of light direction will change. Alright, that is principle. Due to refraction, the ray of light direction should change. Is it clear? Yes. So if a ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through its focus. Is it clear? Yes. Look at here, like this. So if a ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, after refraction, okay, mark my word, after refraction, it passes through its focus. That is first rule. Is it clear? Yes. Next, consider another one ray that is also comes from the top of the object, where top part of the object. Is it clear? Now that ray which passes through its optical center, which means center point of a convex lens. Next, what will happen? What is the rule? What is the third rule? So whenever ray of light which passes through its optical center, what will happen? It will go in a straight line, because there will not be any bending of light, which means there will not be any refraction. Is it clear? So if a ray of light which passes through its optical center O, what will happen? Light will go in a straight line, straight path. Is it clear? Like this. Look at here. So both are refracted ray. So this is one refracted ray and that is one refracted ray. Is that clear? So what is the rule to form an image? What is the rule? So already we know an image is formed. So where the two refracted rays intersect together. Alright? So meet together. But look at here. Here two refracted rays are parallel to each other. Alright? So this is parallel to this one and this is parallel to each other. Okay? Then where will be the image formed? Here the two rays will meet at infinity. Where the two rays will meet at infinity. Then where will the image form? The image will be formed at infinity. We cannot see that. Is it clear? We cannot see that. So this is fourth one. Sorry, this is fifth one. Look at here. Consider convex lens. This is convex lens. Next, here the object is placed at focus. Where? At focus. So many light rays are coming from an object placed at focus. You consider just two rays, because just two rays needed to make an image formation. Is that clear? So first ray is parallel to the principal axis. This first ray, this ray is parallel to the principal axis. So if the ray of is parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through its focus on other side. That is first rule. Alright. Next, consider second ray. Second ray which passes through its optical center O. Where? Optical center O. So whenever light rays passes through its optical center O, it will not affect by refraction, which means light will go in a straight path. Is it clear? Because there will not be any refraction of light, which means bending of light. So two rays are after refraction. After refraction, two rays are parallel to each other. Is it clear? Where? Parallel to each other. But we need image. What is the rule to form an image? An image is formed where the two refracted rays intersect together. Okay, alright. But here there is no possibility to intersect together, because the two rays are parallel to each other. But these two parallel rays will meet at infinity. Where? At infinity. Is it clear? So at infinity, image will be formed. Is it clear? It's very, very simple. Okay, then what will be the size? What will be the size of the image? Diminished or enlarged? What is that? Equal size of the object. What will be that? That should be enlarged. That's all, very simple. Is it clear? So fill the table and column. What is the position of the object? That is F dash, which means focus. So at F dash, the position of the object, that is F dash. Next one, the position of the image. What is that? Position of the image. Image is formed below the principal axis. Am I right? Image is formed below the principal axis. This is principal axis. Image is formed below the principal axis. So that image considered as what image? That is real image. So all real images are virtual. Sorry, all real images are inverted image. Is it clear? So what is the position of the object? At infinity. Is it clear?
Position of image.
So image will be formed at
Position of image.
Position of the image. Image, infinity. Image will be formed at infinity. Is it clear? Yes. Next one, nature of the image. Whether the image is virtual image or real image. Here look at the image is formed below the principal axis. So what is that image? That image is considered as a real image. Is it clear? So all the real images are inverted images. So that image is real and inverted image. Inverted image. Is it clear? Next, what is the fourth one? That is size of the image. Size of the image. So look at here, this is size of the object. Size of the object, but image will be formed at infinity. Is it clear? That image size will be enlarged. So very, very, very large size compared to object size. Is it clear? For example, sun. Okay, so even though we know the distance between the convex lens and sun, that is considered as a what? Infinity. We know that even though we know the distance between both, that is considered as a infinity. Is it clear? But the sun size is very high. Alright. Apart than this lens as well as the object, the sun size will be considered as a large amount. Is it clear? So here the image size will be enlarged. That's all very simple. Is it clear? Now consider if the focal length value. What is focal length? If the distance between optical center and the focus is 10 centimeter. How much? 10 centimeter. We place the object at 10 centimeter. Is it clear? So if we place the object at 10 centimeters from the optical center O, where will be the image formed? Image will be formed at infinity. Is it clear? Image will be formed at infinity. That's all. Very simple. Is it clear? Yes. Next we are going to place the object where? Next we are going to place the object between O and F dash. Okay, which means between optical center and the focus. Okay, look at here what happens. So last one, what is that? So when the object placed between F dash and O, which means between focus and optical center. Is it clear? Yes. So consider convex lens. Yes, consider convex lens, the very beautiful convex lens. The center point of a convex lens, what is that? That is optical center. Optical center denoted by the letter capital O. Am I right? Yes. So next, an imaginary line which passes through the optical center, that is principal axis. Look at here, an imaginary line which passes through the optical center O, that is principal axis. Yes. This is principal axis. Am I right? Yes. So this point, this component focus, and this is twice of its focus, twice of the convex lens. Focus of focal length of convex lens. Next one, this is F dash, and this is 2F dash. Is it clear? So consider convex lens, the center point of the convex lens, the optical center O. Next, an imaginary lens passes through the optical center and the focus and twice of focal length, that is principal axis. Is it clear? Yes. Now I am going to place the object between optical center O and focus F dash. Is it clear? Here. So this is center line of a convex lens, that is for our convenience. Okay. Here the object is placed where? Object is placed between optical center O and the focus F dash. Is it clear? Yes. Look at here what happens. So from the object, okay, the object is placed between optical center O and F dash. The light rays are coming from an object placed between O and F dash. Is it clear? Even light rays are coming from top of the object, middle part of the object, even bottom of the object. Okay, but we need just 2 rays to make a ray diagram. Is it clear? Consider first ray that is coming from an object placed between F and 2 rays, that is top. Consider ray of light is coming from top of the object placed between F dash and O. Is it clear? So that light ray is parallel to the principal axis. This light ray, this is parallel to the principal axis. What will happen? So whenever a ray of light is parallel to the principal axis, what will happen? It will pass through its focus on the other side after refraction through its. That is good. Am I right? Yes. So this ray of light which falls inside the convex lens, because it is made up of a transparent medium. So refraction takes place inside the convex lens. Here. Is it clear? So after refraction, what will happen? After refraction, the ray of light directions will change. That is refraction. Is it clear? That is principle of refraction. Is it clear? Yes. So after refraction, this parallel ray of light, that is passes through its focus. Is it clear? This is first one. Is it clear? Next, consider second ray. Second ray that is comes from the top of the object. With top of the object, then it is passes through its optical center O, like this. Look at here. Yes, this is incident ray. Okay, now we can use a third rule. What is the third rule? So whenever light passes through the optical center O, what will happen? Here there will not be any refraction of light. Okay, which means bending of light. Light will go in a straight path. Is it clear? Yes, like this. Like this. So this is refractor ray, that is also one of the refractor ray. Look at here, these two refractor ray, actually that is look like diverging from each other. Am I right? These two refracted rays look like diverging each other. Am I right? Here, where will the image form? Where will the image form? Look at here. So this is one of the refracted ray, and that is also one of the refracted ray. So if we enlarge, okay, which means if we extend the refracted ray at back side, where at back side like this first one. First one, okay, and second one, if we enlarge, which means extend the refracted ray at back side, the two refracted rays appears, note my word, appears to meet each other. Is it clear? Can you see clearly? Look at here. This is one of the refracted ray, and that is also one of the refracted ray. See, these two refracted rays look like diverging each other. Okay, I mean diverging from a single point. So already you know what is diverging. Diverging is nothing but the light rays are spreading out from single point. Spreading out from single point. For example, if we switch on the light, what will happen? Light will pass in all directions from a single point. Okay, which is single point? The tube light is a single point. From the tube light, light is spreading out in all directions. Alright, that is diverging rays. So look at here the two refracted rays diverging, look like diverging from a single point. Am I right? So if we extend the two refracted rays at back side, where at back side of this convex lens, the two refracted rays appears, or this point appears to meet at a point here. Am I right? So here there will be image formation. There will be image formation. Is it clear? So very simple. Actually here the image is formed due to what is that? Due to what is it? Extension of this refracted ray. So what is that image? That image is a virtual image. Is it clear? Because this image is formed above the principal axis. Can you see clearly? Yes. This is the principal axis. Here image is formed above the principal axis. So that image is considered as a virtual image. Is it clear? So very simple. Don't be confused. So what is the position of the object? Position of the object between optical center and the focus. Is it clear? Let's fill the table column. So between O and F dash. O and F dash. Is it clear? Next, what is the position of the image? Here image is formed where the same side of the convex lens. Is it clear? Image is formed same side of the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes. Same side of the incident ray. Okay, this is incident ray direction as well as image also found the same side of the incident ray. Same side of the incident ray. Next one, what is the nature of the image? Whether the image is real image or virtual image. This image is virtual image because here the image is formed above the principal axis. So that image is considered as a virtual image. So all virtual images are erect image. You know what is erect image? What is erect image? Erect image means nothing but a straight image. Is it clear? Straight. For example, if we stand in front of the plane mirror, we can see our image as of the same size. Is it clear? Yes. So this virtual image, all virtual images are erect image. Next one, what is the size? Look at here. This is the object size. This is object size and this is image size. So here the image size is more than the object size. Alright. So if the image size is 2 cm, so what will be the object? If the object size is 2 cm, what will be the image size? Image size will be more than 2 cm. So it may be 5 cm or whatever it is. That should be more than the 2 cm. Is it clear? So what is the size of the image here? Size of the image that is enlarged. Is it clear? Enlarged. That's all very simple. Is it clear? So look at here. So if you place the object at infinity, image is formed where? At focus. Image is formed at focus. Next one, if you place the objects beyond the 2f dash, image is formed between f and 2f. Okay, that image is a real inverted image. The size of the image diminishes, which means smaller than the object size. Next, if you place the object at 2f, okay, which means at twice of focal length of convex lens, even image also formed at same 2f on other side. Is it clear? On other side. Next one, that image is real and inverted image. Okay, because that image is formed below the principal axis. Next one, the size of the object. What is size of the object? That is same size of the object. Which means if the object size is 2 cm and image size will be same 2 cm. Next, if the object is placed between 2f dash and f dash, image is formed beyond the 2f dash. Where beyond the 2f dash, that image is real and inverted image. Is it clear? Yes. Next, the size of the image is enlarged, which means that that size is more than the object size. Next one, at the when the object placed at f dash, okay, which means at focus, image is formed at infinity. Where at infinity. Next one, the nature of the image, actually that is real image. All the real images are inverted images. Next one, the size of the image, actually that is enlarged. Is it clear? Next, then last one, the object placed at between optical center O and the f dash, image is formed the same side, okay, same side of the incident ray. Okay, this incident ray, image also form the same side of the incident ray or same side of the convex lens. Is it clear? Yes. Actually, that image is virtual image because here the extension of two refracted rays appears to, on this word, appears to meet at a single point. Okay, there will be image formation. That image is formed so above the principal axis, though, so that nature of the image considered as virtual image. All virtual images are direct image. Is it clear? Next one, what is the size of the image? The size of the object, size of the image actually is enlarged, which means the size of the image is more than the size of the object. Is it clear? Yes, very simple. You don't get confused. Okay. So look at here. So from this, look at here. So from this class, we have learned something. What is that, sir? We have learned something. What is that? So if look at the very important one. If the object distance decreases, what is the object distance? The distance between the optical center O and the object position, that is optic. What is that? So that is considered as object distance. Is it clear? Yes. So if, look at here, so if the object distance decreases, look at here, if the object distance decreases, image distance increases. Alright, image distance increases. For example, if you place the object at infinity, image is formed focus. Then if you place 2f dash, and image is formed between f and 2f. Here, if the object is placed between 2f dash and f, image is formed at 2f. Here, okay, if the object is placed 2f dash, image is formed even 2f dash. If the object is placed between 2f dash and f dash, image is formed beyond the 2f dash. Am I right? Next, if the object is placed at focus, where image is formed at infinity. Is it clear? Then the object is placed between f dash and O, image is formed the same side. Is it clear? The same side of the convex lens. Which means, or we can say same side of the incident ray. Is it clear? So, if the object distance decreases, image size increases. Is it clear? Image size increases, and finally the virtual image converts into, the real image converts into virtual image. Is it clear? So as the object distance decreases, finally the real image changes into virtual image when the object placed between O and F. Is it clear? O and F. So this diagram is very important. You draw in your classwork note neatly. That should be very neat and clear. Is it clear? Because this ray diagram is very important. Is it clear? So today's class getting over. So in this session we have discussed so many things. I hope this class will be useful for you. Is it clear? Yes. Next class we will see the image formation by concave lens. Is it clear? Yes. Thank you.